Hi everyone, my name is Ron Spigelman. I am so excited to be with you in this class. I'm a little late to the party here. I just got back from Vancouver, British Columbia. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm a professional symphony conductor, have been for over 30 years. And most of my work is doing what's called live to film performance. So they show an entire movie and we actually play the soundtrack live. And I do that about 30 weeks of the year. I've got my score right here. I was doing the second Harry Potter film, Chamber of Secrets. That's the first act. That's the second act. It's huge. So anyway, that's what I do. And I've been a professional conductor for 32 years on 3 different continents. And I currently live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. I'm the principal pops conductor of the Buffalo Philharmonic. I've had about 10 different positions with professional orchestras, ballet companies, opera companies around the country. But I went freelance in 2018, which is basically code for unemployed or self-employed, and came back to school during the pandemic, Arizona State. Here we are. Graduated last year, summa cum laude in Family and Human Development with my minors in counseling and applied psychology, sociology, and communication. And decided to pursue liberal studies because what I want to do with my project is do something that is cross-disciplinary, which is absolutely applies with liberal studies, as we know, having done the core courses. That is what it's all about, intersecting the humanities with social sciences. And I discovered a gap in the training of young conductors. They get into the profession from music school and they immediately are assigned a leadership role. And yet leadership is not something that is taught to conductors in music school, typically, at least not that I have found. And I have talked to over 20 professional conductors, students, looked at many different syllabuses. And I have seen that there is a lack of training in leadership skills, communication skills, psychological skills. And so I thought what I want to do with my project and to gain a foothold into the social science arena, because I have really huge ideas, but this one I really think I can pull off, is I want to design an actual course of study in training young conductors, student conductors, in their social roles. So this is the social role of a conductor, and I want to introduce frameworks to them, such as Erik Erikson's identity stages, Bronfenbrenner's socio-ecological theory, and other theories, self-determination theory, teach them about motivation, project management, all kinds of different areas that they're going to be involved in that unfortunately they will not have any understanding of and simply be thrust into a leadership role. And in the end, my goal is to create resonant leadership in musical leadership. Music has resonance. When you're a musician and you're in a beautiful hall, you hear the resonance of your instrument or an orchestra, but that resonance dies off in 3 to 4 seconds. But resonant leadership is something that lasts a lifetime. And so what I want to do is give people a basic foundation in those skills that they can then build upon as they enter the profession. So I'm going to introduce, very specific ideas to them in frameworks so that they can build a narrative, they can kind of map their competencies in their skills, and really create a course of instruction that really will sort of mimic what we've been doing online, 7.5-week courses, that will give them some really basic frameworks and understandings of the things that they're going to have to expect, the things they're going to expect, need to expect when they get out there, so to speak. And so this is sort of brand new because I've not found this anywhere that I've looked. And so it's really an attempt at doing something quite big that intersects the social sciences with humanities, and specifically with their musical instruction. So I've got 3 words to describe how I feel. Well, firstly, I'm inspired by you all. My greatest education in these last 3.5 years to 4 years has been in the discussion boards, has been reading others' work, and hearing and seeing the discovery, learning about others and their upbringings and their heritage and their origins. And it's been absolutely so mind-opening for me. I feel purposeful. I really want to help. I just want to help the next generation become resonant leaders in my profession, because I really think it will help music survive, especially live classical music. And the third word is, to describe how I feel, pragmatic. I want to be pragmatic. I want to take the theories and the ideas and the concepts and the methods and the techniques that I've learned, and I want to get them to be applied into the next generation. I don't just want them to learn about this stuff. I want them to use it. So pragmatism is what I'm all about. So what I'm trying to work out, I'm trying to work out how I can put all of this together in a really sort of, and in a way that I'm going to be able to affect some inspiration in others, for them to be inspired, not to just become great musical leaders. And this can be cross-disciplinary too. Theatrical leaders, dance leaders, coaches. I want to find a way to create and build a program that will inspire them. It's not just about them learning something, but about opening their minds to be able to become experiential with their learning, so that they learn something that they can apply and then also grow from. So it's sort of like I want to make this sort of their gateway into really fulfilling lives as musical leaders, because they're going to have to deal with so many different systems. And I'm going to Bronfenbrenner's theory, where they're going to have to deal with their microsystem, their mesosystem, their exosystem, their macrosystem, and really understand the different ways that they have to interact with their world. So it's really about the social role, going to, as you like it, as Shakespeare says, all the world's a stage. So I'm going to try to parse and edit myself, because I've got so much material I need to really sort of collate and curate into manageable pieces for them to be able to really use. So that's what I'm going to try to work out with this project. Now, I want to complete the sentence. I know it's optional, but I've been really thinking about this, especially with our coursework. I, Ron Spigelman, want to live in a world where we no longer think of people as separate but equal. I don't like that. Separate but equal. That is segregating everybody. I want to live in a world where we can embrace each other's uniqueness. That's the bottom line for me. I want to bring people together. I don't want to separate them out. And so that's kind of the overall goal for me. And I'm so excited to learn about all of your projects. It's so interesting. In a musical world, we are so kind of locked into this narrow view of this goal and ambition of becoming a great musician, a great conductor. And I think, no, we actually, music isn't about music at all. Music is about our world. In summation, I don't want to be in the people business, in the music business. I want to be in the people business. I said that all wrong, because I keep hearing from conductor friends. It's like, oh, no, it's about the music and the people, they come to the music. I'm like, no, we bring the music to the people. We're in the people business. Anyway, so excited to get started. And now I've gone like 9.5 minutes. This was probably supposed to be 3 minutes long, but here it is. Look forward to seeing you on the boards.